So, starting early, y'all, because I can. So, I guess I should have announced that I'm going 15 minutes early. Oops. Meh. What's up, Ramona? How are you today? Y'all, what's up? Oh, let me get Jeff's geode. It's like a Dali geode, but without like being bleh over the, it's like a shelf. I think it turned out well for his first geode. I think it got a little bit muddy, got away from him a little bit. He added some lines and silver. Hi, Cinderella. I wish I had better lighting to show you. Maybe on the B-reel cam. It looks so much better in natural light. I think I have a light. Too much light in the room, but you get the idea. All right. So let me tell you where I'm at for today. Jeffrey is at a concert because it's his birthday month and he likes to go to all the concerts because y'all know he loves music, and so concert. That's awesome. Lucy, what's up, other Lucy? So this morning Judy sent me a video of Chris Cross's work. Does beautiful work, and she had this black and gold resin pour that she did another pour over, and it was like black cells everywhere, and I was like, I wonder what would happen if I just used that black on top of a very loud base. So I spray painted this, and I'm going to call this Peekaboo cells, and I've also decided to add in my Art and Glow glow in the dark and UV reactive you guys can't even see that, hold on. My UV reactive powders. So they glow all sorts of different colors. And they like super glow, like real bright. This one I think is supposed to be red, but looks more orange to me. They charge really well, and I haven't, no! I just poured all of my blue out. Womp, womp. It's all right here. Oh well. I'll have to dust that up. and put it back in my little thingy. So, if you guys are interested in the Art and Glow, these, I have a link down in the description. Down in the description box. It helps us out a lot when you use our links because it helps us to have our channel running for free. So please, if you order from Amazon or Promarine or Stonecoat or anybody or Art and Glow, use our links. It doesn't cost y'all anything and it helps us a lot. Enough of that. So, thank you, Kat. So, I'm going to put my hair up because I will definitely get it into resin. Y'all know I'm really bad about that. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to mix up these glow colors and I'm going to put it down on my pre-painted canvas. And then over that, I'm going to use that black. I'm just going to swipe it over and see how big I can get the cells and if the glow will peekaboo through that. That's my test for the day. We'll see if it works or not. So, thank you, Cryptic, for that. So I am doing this solo today. If I don't get your questions, just save them for the end of the feed where I can look back and see. It's not going to be particularly long today because it's just me. So stick around. Maybe I'll do a giveaway. Who knows? Might get wild and crazy. Oh, here's these from the other day. This was the plain, and this was the resin mix. As you can see, let me get you onto this side view. It's a little blown out. So this was the resin mix one. Sorry, it's iridescent, so it's like hard to see. So yeah. It looks like this. This is where we mix the resin into the powder and then into a resin and hardener mix. And this is the just regular mixed powder into resin. And as you can see, there is really no difference in cell structure or design. They both set up the same amount, so that little bit of extra resin didn't do much in terms of making these not set up at all. So ultimately it comes down to your preference if you want to add your powders into a resin before you use them. I don't see a point in it, but to each his own. Art is a free thing. Do you. I will support your artwork no matter what. Not for me, and I really don't like that some people call it a paste because it doesn't have the chemical properties of a paste. That's all I gotta say about that. So, that's done. Oh, the mini geodes, of course. So, Cujo is curating his own gallery, and Laura Taylor maybe R was for regular and P was for paste. I don't know. They're the same anyways. There's no difference whatsoever, so it's whatever. Yeah, I think you're right. P was for paste and R was for regular. I don't know, but either way, I think you're right, Nicole. What's up, Anita? Hi, Ocean. Lucy, I have not picked out the colors for the class. Not last minute like that. So, that's true, Kat. Maybe it's, better. It probably is better for some people, which is awesome. I don't want to take anything away from it being better for some people because everybody has a different way of doing things. My only thing is calling it a paste. It's not a paste. So, moving on. So, Cujo's curating his own art gallery, and Laura Taylor sent Cujo these two super cute mini geodes to add to his collection. If you guys would like to add a 2x2 canvas to Cujo's collection, he's only accepting mini paintings into his juried collection, and I will be showing you guys once I have them all set up. Like, you know, the entrance to our studio has all those paintings on the wall. Down in the bottom next to the floorboard, I'm going to put all of his gallery. So it's like dog eye level. So pumped about it. So, they're adorable. They're super cute. Super pumped about it. And if you guys want to, if you guys want to send him one to put in his Little Moo Gallery, feel free to. I will post our shipping address at the end of the show. So, first we need gloves. Since I won't be reading as much, this will be a very instructional type video. I'm going to tell you why I'm doing the things that I do. What's up, Dawn? Hi, Barbara. Well, not all dogs are that level, but moo eye level. Sounds perfect, Terry. If it works for you, that is amazing. Oh, hi, Robin. Y'all, Robin Herman sent me a box that says, please open on the live show. So we're going to do that real quick. Put battery in the back and hit the button. Love, love, love what you two do for everyone every day. Love your friend Robin Herman. So sweet. Thank you. Y'all, it's another button. It's a blank button. Oh, I can record it to say whatever I want button. Perfect. I think this one will be a bananas button. Thank you so much, Robin. This is perfect. I'm going to set this up later tonight for y'all. So, I'm sorry you're not feeling well, sweet pea. So, I need this. I hope you all have had an amazing day. What day is it? Is it Thursday? I think it's Thursday. So this is a resin that Jeff poured out accidentally a few days ago, and I'm just using it till it runs out. This is Art Coat Part A. I'm pretty sure. And for this piece, I think I'm going to use 6 ounces, which I'm sure is going to be too much. But that's what we're going to go with. If you guys are just tuning in, I'm solo tonight. If you're asking a question, please just save it to the end of the show, and I will read them all then, because it's just me, so it's hard to, yeah. So meantime, speak amongst yourselves. I just accidentally poured this to 4, so that means 8 ounces instead of 6. So we're for sure gonna do 2 pours tonight, but I promise it won't be a long video because it's just me. Okay. Thanks, Cryptic. Have an awesome birthday pour, Donnie. Thanks, Ocean. What's up, Diane Hart? Cheers, happy chick. Sippy, sippy. Jeff is out at one of his birthday concerts for the month. Since it's his birthday month, he likes to hit up every concert he can during this month to celebrate his birthday month. And he's got different groups of friends that go to different kinds of shows, so he's very musically eclectic. Thanks, Clara. How are you? So, in case you guys are new to resin, art resin is a 1-to-1 ratio resin, which means you pour the same amount of part A to part B, the resin and the hardener. And generally for small amounts like this, you want to mix for like 3 minutes till everything is well incorporated into itself. I think that's right. And make sure when you're doing that to scrape the sides and the bottom and your stir stick in order to make sure that no of one part is stuck to any of it, so it's fully incorporated. Because if you get a spot where there's more resin, it could be a weak spot, or more hardener, it could set up too quick and you'll get like a baked spot. I don't know what it's actually technically called, but I call it baking your resin. You'll know it when you see it. And it's also important to mix both parts equally, because if you mix too much resin, your piece may never ever set. And if you mix too much hardener, it may set too quickly and reduce your working time. I haven't said that spiel in a while, so I hope I said it right. Lori, I started early. So, most resins are 1-to-1. There are some that are 2-to-1, like Mastercast is 2-to-1. But that's more hardener. And I found out that if you mix accidentally for 2-to-1 resin, if you accidentally mix it 1-to-1, it'll still set up. I didn't know that. Jeff actually found that out accidentally. That was an interesting day. So, I'm using my UV colors tonight, and they are, you have to be careful with UV colors because you never really know what you're getting when you order online, and I don't know any place in person that sells them. But these, I can tell you for sure from Art and Glow, are the real deal. I've used them every time I use a glow anything. It's always Art and Glow. Also, I have some thermo something or other paints coming in where like you touch it and it, because of your body heat, it changes colors. Super excited to get those in, by the way. So, this one is the red, and I'm not gonna, I should probably mark these because all of these look the same. So, pro tip, if you're working with UVs, mark your cups so that you don't forget what's in there. So we are doing a red, a blue, a green, a purple, and an aqua. There. Now I just have to make sure that that's what I'm putting into each one of them. Typically when you mix color into your resin, you want to go by like a 10% rule. With glow powders, I would go a little bit over, because unless you really saturate your resin, you won't get the glow that you're going to assume that you're going to get. Be careful though not to mix too much paint into your resin, because if so, you'll end up with marshmallow fluff, and if you've ever done that, you know exactly what I'm talking about. It is not a fun time. Clara, I heard that too. Thank you for reminding me, because I totally forgot. And what's next? Blue. That's the one I just spilled everywhere, I believe. Yep. So I want more of the blue than the other colors, so I'm going to add a little bit extra of this one. I feel like an actual mad scientist when I work with these. I don't know if y'all watched the video where I tried to use, it's like a glow-in-the-dark paste. I knew I wanted to over-add the color because it glows better that way, but I went way overboard. And it turned into alien spaghetti. Right, David? Definitely turned into alien spaghetti. So this is green. Also, typically the green's gonna glow the best of any of the colors. I don't know why that is. I don't even have an e-science reason for that. Just a heads up. I don't know. Aqua. If these were actual colors, I wouldn't put this many on such a small canvas. Typically, anything this small, you want to stick to 3 or less colors, because otherwise it gets super busy, and that is not a good look. I want mostly aqua on this, so I'm going to allocate most of the resin to the aqua. So I'm putting extra glow into there. And now the purple, which is my favorite color, but the least glowy, so that sucks. Glowy? Is that a thing? Aw, thank you, Sherry. I really appreciate that. Every dollar helps, y'all. And I love every one of them equally. I'm probably going to add extra purple too, because purple. Also, I'm not really sure what these powders are made out of, so if you're working on this at home, anytime you use a mica or a powder, wear a respirator, be in a well-ventilated area, because you don't want crazy glowy things in your lungs. I'm sure it's not good for you. Oh, thanks, Donnie. I got my spray paint on before this feed started. Sippy, sippy, y'all. So I'm gonna mix the resin together, and then I'll change views so that you guys can see the overhead. How about that? Cool. So mostly purple and aqua, a little bit of green, more blue than green, and least red of all of them. And I did not make enough for the black that I wanted to add over this. So we're going to be making more resin. So kudos for us. I didn't make too much. Actually, I probably did. This is probably all too much, but YOLO. I don't remember what any of these were, so we're going to set those aside. So while I'm mixing, I'm going to see what y'all are saying. Hi, Barbara J. Lori, tonight Jeff is at a concert. living it up with some of his pals. And I go with him to some concerts, but some of them I'm like, oh, I don't really care to see them. Which is horrible because he loves all music so much. Sometimes I just rather sit at home, eat a pizza with Moo, drink a glass of wine, and watch Big Brother. And art. Also the art. These colors, they're super transparent. You can't see it from there, but I'll show you. They're kind of gritty because of the nature of the glowiness. But don't be alarmed. It's normal. Just expect it. It's going to be a little gritty. Oh, the button already says bananas? Amazing! I haven't put the batteries in it yet. Pumped. You have no idea. What's up, y'all? All the new people coming in. I know. I feel bad for Sam. I really loved her back when she was like doing the robot thing and like back in the beginning. OG Sam. She's gonna have to lock it up. P.S. I believe I would do, I don't know. I go back and forth on whether I would do well on Big Brother. I'm pretty sure I'd be cast as a villain though. Yes, Lisa, I got a new button from Robin Herman. I haven't put the batteries in it yet, but I will. That's not a bad idea, Randy. I will totally do that because I won't know what it looks like while I'm pouring it. Hi, Jen. Y'all, my latest box from Artisu is in customs right now in Chicago. Hopefully I will get that in within the next couple of days and I can send all of your back ordered items out. I feel so bad that I've held on to your orders for so long. Anyways, for the Color Obsession and Just Resin, I'm not even going to put them on the website unless I have them in my hand so that this problem will not happen again. So thank you all for your patience. Has been an adventure for sure. So let's make a little bit more resin up. Jen, just go pick it up for me. JK. I could have probably just left this in there. I really could have. I could have just left it in there. I'm special, y'all. I'm telling you. That's awesome, Jen. I know, and I love doing glow stuff. Yeah, Just Resin's gonna come through easier for sure, for sure. Hi, Judy. Nope, that's way too much. What else can I tell y'all? We should be getting, Color Obsession is shipping out. Should be here within 8 days. And Just Resin as well. Also, have you guys seen the Diamonds and Pearls collection from Color Obsession? It's stunning. I haven't seen it in person, but I'm getting some for y'all. It's not even been officially released yet, and I hope she lets me release them as soon as I get them in. If that's the case, you guys will have first crack at this brand new diamond and pearl infused paint. Bananas. Hi, Leanne Reed from Alabama. Roll Tide, by the way. Hope you're a Bama fan. Hi, Kathy from Maine. What's up, Barbara J? Can we make for the challenge? I'm confused. Jen. Lucy, I'll have some here when you come down for the class so you can check it out personally. Maybe we'll do testers for the people coming in for the class. So, I'm gonna need a little bit more for my black. Make sure this is fully incorporated. I may be biased, but I really like my sticks because they're just slightly rounded at the edge to fit perfectly where the bottom and the sides of these cups meet. So I don't have to worry about any weak spots in my artwork. Kate, are you talking about the wood chips? I said I wasn't going to answer any questions, and here I am answering all the questions. I think otherwise I'd just be rambling as I am right now. So we're going to need a lot of black. Do some clear on here. This is a brand new black because I can't find my last black. The struggle is real. Hi Trudy. No, Jeff is at a concert for his birthday month. He's going to be going to a lot of them this month. And some of them start earlier than ideal, so I don't know if I have to shake this, but I feel like I should. Anybody know? I don't know. Yeah, Kate, I'm not sure what to do with those. I have some of them as well. We'll figure that out together. You could do a natural, like organic geode, or do a floor. Y'all, I love that black, and you can call me biased all you want to, but I bet you, if you tried it, you'd be like, sip the Kool-Aid, there's no turning back now. I'm telling you. If you haven't seen us use it before, it is by Stone Coat. You can use my code ATD, all capitals. If you order from Stone Coat, you have $80 in your cart and use ATD code. You will get $30 off, which makes your tab $50 if you're not good at math like I am not. And this stuff is super runny. If you haven't used it before, it has a slight smell because it is, I believe, enamel, just slightly. And I'm not really sure how much I need to use in this because I haven't used this much, that black before in a piece, but we're just going to find out together. YOLO. Yes, I will change the camera angle, Robin, for sure. This stuff incorporates so well into the resin, it's already almost all the way mixed in. It also is super thin, so it extends your working time for that color. Fun fact. Like even if I use it in the quick coat, I get 20-25 minutes working time from it. All right, let's change the angle for y'all. Let me get this out of the bucket real quick. If you guys are new to working with resin, make sure you get your resin out of the bucket as fast as possible to have the longest possible working time. If you're using art coat from Stone Coat, you're gonna have an hour minimum anyways in ideal temperatures. That's important. So let's change the angle. Okay. can go this way a little bit. Just trying to line it up. Nope. All right, y'all. I am about to start doing this, so I won't be answering questions until after the end of working on this. So mods, I trust you to do your thing. Troll patrol, get after it. And no, Cujo. Did y'all hear that? He wants a present, and it's not time for presents yet. Just go lay down, Moo. Let's move these over just a pinch. And maybe I'm gonna work through this just a little bit, and then I'll kill the lights so you can see how the glow is doing, and then I will turn the lights back on. The lights going out is just gonna be like a status check of how the glow pigments are doing before we add the black. So before I add the black and after I add the glow, we're gonna turn the lights out and do the status check. I don't have a rag with alcohol on it. Super. Paper towel it is. If you guys are new to the channel, the reason why I have a rag or a paper towel with alcohol on it is to wipe my hands after touching resiny things so I can keep my tools from getting too sticky. So after I lay my base of resin down, I always hit it with some heat to get it to be more fluid. Also, it pops all the little pesky bubbles in there. Because if you leave the bubbles, you'll end up with like pock marks throughout the piece after it's cured. Sippy, sippy. So, I have all my glow colors here. And just make myself some room. I'm gonna add the red first because it's not my favorite, but I wanted to include something other than cool colors. How is it cool if it's a glow color? I know. So this is marked R for red. And then we're just gonna set that out of the way. Just curiosity, I'm gonna check this. Starting to glow, y'all. Now, let's see. The blue isn't really holding that much of a charge. Actually, it's purple. That's fine. That's what I was planning on it being like more clear like that. I don't anticipate any cells from this. That's why I'm utilizing that black. Progress report. Yeah, the red is glowing way better than the purple, but it'll be fine. The green's glowing as expected. I knew these would be fairly transparent. That's why I did the multicolored background. The blue is glowing well. I'm not really gonna have any idea what this looks like till we kill the lights, which I'm fine with. I haven't used that black over colors, UV colors, so that will be a learning experience for everybody in the room, including me. Now, just out of curiosity, I'm gonna push these around and see if they sell or do anything fun. The answer is no. But I do want to create some movement. So I'm going to push these around like I would any painting that I do with resin. We're going to do a little tilting just to have a fluid, consistent flow in the piece. I do have a lot of clear down, so it's moving really easily across the surface. Move it back to the middle. I don't want to tilt it and heat it too much, because what will happen is my neon colors will mix with the clear that I have down and dilute what colors I have already mixed up. So I'm going to kill the lights and we're going to check and see what this looks like. One second. Okay, your feeds are fine. I'm still here, so I'm about to turn on my glow. See what we got going here. It's looking good. I'm just gonna sweep this UV flashlight over the whole surface and charge it. This will also charge in the sunlight. But since we're on a limited time, because it's a video, I'm just doing this to show you guys what it looks like, so I know what it looks like. So I may want to add some more of that red. I'm kind of digging it. What do y'all think? What do y'all think? Let me get this other light. Yeah, I think I want to add some more of that red. I don't have that much of it, so we're just going to put it in sporadic little areas like that, because we're going to swipe the black over it. So now I'm just adding all the rest of my glows in here. Waste not, want not, y'all. Sorry I have the sniffles. The weather's been changing here so much. After I use my sticks, I just wipe them off. Now they're good to go for a reuse. Handy. If you guys really like these glow paints, please use our Art and Glow link in the bottom. It really helps the channel because we're affiliated. I'm not biased. They don't send me stuff, just affiliate. So now I've never done this before and it's like I don't want to ruin it, but I really want to try what this would be like if I swipe this over some areas. So we're gonna just start it over here. If you ever do swipes, make sure you wipe off your palette knife or whatever it is that you're using. Just trust me, y'all. Just trust me. There's a method to the madness. Palette knife for this area, but I don't know where it is. I'm gonna have to go out and get more palette knives, y'all. No. So, I'm scared, y'all. Nervous. Sippy, sippy. Hit it with some heat and tilt it and see what we got. Wasn't feeling that corner, had to go. So, these cells are like different shapes. Digging it. So, about to turn the lights off to see what our finished Peekaboo Cells Neon Glow looks like. Pumped, not the word. I hope it works. It's gonna be real embarrassing if I just ruin this piece. But we'll see. Great. Now I can't find my flashlight. Found it. I wish so bad that you guys could see this in person. I think this is some of my favorite, like, different stuff. I do a lot of the same stuff, you know? It's good to try new things. I think. So, let's put this away before I ruin it. So now I have all of this left over. Let's put it on one of these guys. No. I don't know what it'll do since it has so much like black mixed into it. We're gonna find out. Ooh, that looks kind of like some milk. So let's hit this with some heat. I have no idea what any of these colors are gonna glow in this. We're gonna find out together. Where's my light? There it is. Well, the lights are on. Just know that it's all blue and green glow. Super. Put that away. And let's go ahead and do this one. I know Jeff's gonna like see that piece and decide to try it and end up one-upping me because He has a different eye than I do. He always sees like how things can be improved. And I love that. I think it's important to be able to like play off of somebody. Y'all, I have this huge cup of black that I have no idea what I'm gonna do with. I guess I could do another one. I've been wanting to do a black and white pour for a while, so I probably will go ahead and just do that. Right, Joe Fish? Ooh, this one's got some of the pink in it. Fun. All right. Let's get some new gloves because you don't want to contaminate your artwork with colors from a previous piece. Also, before you do that, move your beads back into spot because this is not a good look. Gross. Let's use this. Ow. So while I'm doing this, I can answer any questions that I missed. Ooh, black and blue sounds amazing. What's up, Greg? Black, white, and gold is what I'm doing. New gloves. Just gonna come home and be like, why did you do 12 pieces? That's not a bad idea, Anita. Clara, I'm telling you, I don't see the point in making paste with part A. Well, thank you, Le Cron. I wore some of your earrings out today. Just want you to know, got a lot of compliments. Very talented. I'm gonna have to do this rather quickly because this black's been sitting there, and while you have a long working time with stone coat, art coat, you don't have years. So, for real though, I'm gonna do 6 ounces. In my brain, anyways. Went over. Oh well. Kate, this shirt came from Laura Taylor. She can tell you more about Truckee. Sorry I'm so sniffly, y'all. Feel bad. Ellen, if the painting is in the sun, it'll charge it, but it'll dim within 10 or 15 minutes. It depends on how direct the sunlight is, how strong the UV is, things like that. Ragweed season must be it. So luckily this is way liquid still. You can't even see it, but trust me, it's super liquid. You know, another thing I love about this resin is that it never has those little bubbles that float out. I always look at them like death bubbles because I know it'd be not the best health-wise to breathe in resin bubbles. Night, Amanda. So Judy, I have resin on all my clothes too. Luckily, this is not one of those yet. I should be wearing an apron, but I wanted to show off my new turkey shirt. Did I miss any questions while I was doing that last one? What's up, ideas? We go to Australia September 29th till October 9th, and Jeff is at a Rob Zombie concert. Thanks, Andrea. I got up today and decided I was going to put makeup on, so this is the result. I also wash my hair, but I don't have time to flat iron it. That takes another hour and a half out of my day. Greg, your son's there? That's funny. Jeff's friend got him, I think, backstage passes for it, so I was like, have fun. I'm gonna order pizza. Did Jeff turn old today? No, his birthday's on 24th. Okay. Now I need some of this for the whites. And a little one of these, oops, for the gold. I think I'm not going to completely cover the base this time. I just want to get certain areas so I can show you guys how if you don't coat your base first, it'll stretch your colored resin. I hope that makes sense. It makes sense in my head. So I'm using this white. I lied, this is just resin white, which is also a good white. I was wondering why it wasn't sloshing around. Whenever you use a paste, make sure you mix it up well, because even if you just used it yesterday, the ingredients may separate and not give you the desired look or be the color that you want it to. So always make sure you mix up your paste really well. And if you use like acrylic, make sure you shake it up really well, because that'll separate. It's kind of like when you have ketchup or mustard and you go to use it and that weird like slightly ketchup colored oil comes out, or the stuff that's on top of peanut butter. Anyways, mix your paste. Hi, Happy Owl. I'm probably going to end up having resin left over to do another small piece. We'll see. Rusty, thank you. There's a place here called Zalat, and they have an elote pizza. It sounds not amazing, but I'm telling you, it's bananas. I appreciate it so much, Rusty. Thank you. That noise, Sherry? Or the other one? I bet you're talking about the other one. I got my black, got my white, Where's my gold? Here's my gold. The gold is by Artisu. I have a few of these in stock. I should be getting more in whenever my package clears customs. Hopefully sooner rather than later. Give up! It sounds pretty, Trudy. Oh, the ketchup noise? Was that it? No. I think that's it. Oh, thank you, Nina. That's what we were doing it for. Just I wanted to help. I don't know if you guys know the story of why I started this channel. Maybe you're new and don't know, but September of last year, I decided that I wanted to try core art, and I reached out to a whole bunch of artists. Not many were very helpful, and I got doors literally shut in my face. I just wanted to know, I just wanted to see artwork up close. Like, I wasn't trying to steal anybody's tips and tricks or like recreate anybody's artwork by any means. I just, you know, when you first get into this resin, you want to not do things that's going to waste it, because this stuff's expensive. And so I would ask people, and there's actually a gallery in Dallas, and I went there, and she found out I was an artist and wouldn't even let me in. Like, literally shut the door in my face. So I was like, you know what? Fine. Don't tell me anything. Don't share anything. I'm going to find out all about it, all on my own, and then I'm going to tell everybody. So that's how it started, September last year. Laura Taylor, thank you so much. It'll go through to a good cause. Sippy sippies and cheers to resin painted clothes. I promise I'm not getting any resin on this one that I know of. Hi, Moo. I know, it was the rudest. It was lame, it was rude, and I was like, how? I mean, Dallas is a big little town, and the artist community isn't that great either, so I don't know why anybody would be rude to anybody, but especially not in the art community. Like, it's good for people to art, even if they're not artists. People should be able to express themselves through art. It's therapeutic, and if I can help somebody to take the step into a great medium by just sharing a piece of information, why not? I don't understand it, so I'm doing what I do now. I know that I assumed it was they felt threatened, but you know, when people try to recreate my lip artwork or a piece of my resin work, I'm so flattered by it, and if you can do it better than me, congratulations. It is not easy to do it, and if you do something better than I do my own artwork, then as an artist I need to grow more. So by all means, I will tell you how I do everything. I'm so excited to see you in Perth, Nina. Anyways, enough of that before I get emotional. We're going to get on to the artwork. Oh, let me give you a better view. So I'm using just resin, titanium white paste, which I will have in stock shortly. I'm also using that black, which is available at Stone Coat Countertops. I have a link down in the description box if you're interested. Please use the ATD code, and happy arting, y'all. Wow, this white really got taken over by the black. I believe we need to tilt some of that off. Check that out. Looks like a Dalmatian. Should I add more white? I feel like the white's like gone. What do y'all think? More white? No more white. Norma, I never use silicone. No, I didn't add the gold in there. So this gold is really heavy. It's gonna sink into the yeah, the black is still taking over. I'm gonna have to add more. White. Someone had a question about using the Stone Coat code. Can you repeat? The question? I have a lot of resin on this piece, y'all. I think I'm gonna tilt it off onto another canvas. There is not a distributor in Australia at this time. I think they are looking to get one. I think I'm gonna leave it here, y'all. What do you think? Thanks, Clara. Wait, I didn't see what Judy said. Yeah, I'm digging it. Okay. I do have some left over, so I'll do one more. Small one. Paulina, the biggest size canvas I've done was so much resin. I feel so wasteful. I'll use them as skins. I'll make something out of them. The biggest pour I have done, I would say, was I think it was a 36 by 48 or 30 by 40. No, it was a 24 by 36, and it was Judy's peacock. Nope. The other piece that I did for her. It wasn't a peacock, it was like an oceany type pour. Black and white's so classic. The colors together. Hope I've inspired someone to do some art. That's what I'm here for, y'all. Okay, this time we're not going to add quite so much black because I don't want it to take over quite as much as it just did. Wipe off my stir stick. Ready for reuse. Do some black. That alone is probably too much. Let's tilt that a little bit. And some gold. No, it wasn't hard to do a piece that size. We have a fair amount of space in our studio, so it worked out real well. Y'all see that? Cells, 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 everywhere with the cells. Very true, Trudy. I do have some black left over, and I will fill up some molds. That's just gonna grow and expand. You can see it. Let me switch all around here. Cell takeover. You know, the crazy thing is you would expect there to be some pitting, and it's just not. Glass. Right, Toby? If you are looking for cells, get some of that black in your life. Alright, got that up. I will tell you, though, that where are my Darth Vader molds? Everybody calm down, I found him. Something, I can't remember. Oh yeah, it's not listed on their website as that black. It is listed under black base tint. So don't go on there and look for that black because you will not find it. Even though I'm pretty sure they should just change the name of it to that black because that's what it is. Whatever. Let's get some black Vaders in here. We'll do a black and gold Vader because why not? Okay, now I'm going to take all of this that I have in here and fill my molds. I'm pretty sure that I'm going to have some of them have glow properties because there's still a lot of glow in this stuff. So I'm just going to pinch it and fill it, and pinch it and fill it, and pinch it and fill it. Fun fact, in high school our colors were black and gold, and this is taking me back in time to when I was in high school, which I loved, by the way. I can clean up all of this like overflow later. I can just peel all that off. Not detrimental at all to a good mold. In case you guys don't know, I make all of these into little keychains for the mystery boxes and for gifts for people and winners of things because it's fun. There, all of the Darths. Ugh. Well, I guess I need to put a little bit. Y'all, it's like selling up right here. Y'all ever do like a something, a pour, and then like your overflow is more awesome than the piece that you just poured? So frustrating. It makes me want to like put a canvas. I can't get it off.
That's what she said.
I see. So let me get another alcohol rag because I have stickified my mouse. Pretty sure that's not really a word, but stickified is now a thing. What did I miss? What's everybody laughing at? Was that me or was that Laura? Resin everywhere. E-words are in the e-dictionary. Fact all over the place. Just gonna get home and be like, what did you do? And then I have to explain to him that I did amazingness all over the place. So, what questions did I miss? That would be, you can dip a canvas into the overflow. I have already scooped up most of it, so it wouldn't really be a thing at this point, but yeah, you can. Lucy, it is 91% alcohol. Ebonics. Brilliant. Happy old Jeff is at a concert. Salacious. Very nice. Love it. So while I was pouring, were there any questions that I missed? That will be the extent of pouring today. So if you came only for the artwork and not the Q&A portion of the show, it was great to have you. See you next time. So, Lucy, where do you buy what? Celerific is good. Lucy, are you talking about that black? That comes from Stone Coat. If you're talking about the glow powders, that comes from Art and Glow. I have a link for both in the description box below, as well as a link for my amazing handy dandy heat gun. It's in the Amazon store. Everything that I use on a regular basis is in the Amazon link or through another link in the description box. Oh, the alcohol? I got mine at CVS. Says so right here on the front of the bottle. CVS brand, 91% alcohol. Walgreens, Walmart, Amazon, all carry it. What's up, Vamp? You are late by an hour and 11 minutes. Any other questions? Super, I'm not reading that big of a word. At this point in the day, I don't read words over like 3 syllables. Vamp, how are you feeling? Rachel, I did see your skins ring and it looked bananas. I'm not the best with making things for my skins. I did make butterflies for my butterfly pour challenge that I haven't finished yet, but you know, I need to do that. I think I'll do that soon. My pleasure, Patty. Laura, are you talking about the paste test? Yes, Happy Chick, I'm familiar. It's one of my favorite movies of all time. All time. Thanks, Anita. I appreciate it so much. Bananas, Rachel. I'm glad you got to work on your geode today, Vamp. I'm sorry you're not feeling the best. I wish you the best and most speedy recovery of ever recoveries. So, I would show you the results of my test, but I just poured over them. Basically, they looked identical. There was 0 difference, and ultimately, I don't see a point. If you just want to mix up your powders all at one time, you're gonna have to buy little bitty jars or big containers, whatever you want to use, and mix them up ahead of time so that when you go to pour, you don't have to mix it. I don't get it, but if that's your process, I stand behind you 100%. Brilliant. However, my problem is calling it a paste when it doesn't have the results of a paste, because people have come to realize that epoxy paste will sell. That it just is. It just will. So when someone says they can make a paste with a mica powder and part A of resin pre-mixed, and then you put that in a resin hardener mix, there's an assumption when you call it a paste that you're going to get the same results as you would with an actual paste, and the chemical makeup of it is just not there. So that's my only issue with it, is call it not a paste. Pick another word. Call it a giraffe if you want to. It makes the same amount of sense to me. Whatever. But if that's what you do, go for it. Rachel, Judy just got some binder from Laura. She ordered it, so I'm going to try it on the channel so that you can know, basically, Robin. But it was a great underpour because it's set up still just fine, even though it was a little bit extra part A. It's still set up just fine. It's not going to hurt your piece if that's the way you decide to do your artwork. All power to you. Right, Donna. At the end of the day, if it's what you decide to do, cool. If not, also cool. As far as the binder is concerned, I'm going to try it on the channel. It will be the Resin branded binder. I think she has a binder from another. I'm not sure about that, Ellen, but I will check. Binder. Judy has a binder from 2 different companies, one of them being Resin. I'm going to try them out for you guys. She's going to let me try them on the channel. It is my opinion that a binder will work better than just a part A because I think it has basically more of the chemical properties of the paste than part A. Because if part A had the properties enough to make it a paste, then everything would sell all the time because it's half of what's in every painting, right? Robin, a binder is, I don't have an actual answer. I haven't done the research on it to give you an actual real life grown-up answer, but the eScience answer is it's a paste medium, but a little bit more liquidy that you mix your color into your powders to make it a paste. I'm sorry, Ellen. Stone Coat does not have a binder at this time. They are working on formulating one. Don't tell anybody. That's between me and 125 of y'all. The binder is very thick. So I'm pretty sure what the binder is a clear paste medium where you can mix the powder into it, creating a paste or something more like a paste than what the mica is by itself. What's up, Sherry? So I'm going to try it for y'all. As soon as I get my hands on it, I will debut it for yuns. I got that from You Ideas. Thanks. Maybe, Ellen, let me know how it goes. Donnie just said, just completed my first pour with, quote, that black, cells confirmed. I'm telling y'all, I'm not biased per se. I just have a favorite. My favorites change often. Currently, my favorite is Stone Coat Resins, all of them. That black for the black. And I mean, it is what it is. Don't pay me to say that. I just like it. Night, Paulina. So, are there any more questions? Happy Owl, I haven't eaten dinner yet either. Sherry, the short of that question is, there was no difference. Bye, Clara. Thanks for coming in. Bye, Lucy. Can you use a gel with resins? Barbara, I have never done a gel with resins. Ultimately, as long as it's not... People say don't use water-based anything in resin because it changes the chemical properties so much that it weakens the resin. So yeah. Dawn, Cabernet is my favorite. Why Stone Coat compared to art resin? Anita, what it comes down to is Jeff gets a bad chemical rash, a resin rash with art resin, and he doesn't with Stone Coat. Stone Coat's a pinch cheaper. It has a longer working time. It has a better UV and terms of like independent tests that I've seen. It can withstand 500 degrees Fahrenheit, which is double boiling water. So if you use your overflow, your extra to do, it's still selling on here. If you use your extra to do coasters or something like that, you can put a hot coffee cup, like a cup of coffee on it, and it won't like melt the resin or deform it or make it stick to the bottom of the cup, because I've had that happen with Envirotex and Promarine. Not cute. That black is made by Stone Coat. It looks like this. It is not called that black. It is called black base tint. Let me show you guys what it looks like. It is by Stone Coat, black base tint. This is the standard size that it comes in. No idea what the actual amount is, but it comes very full. Be warned that it does have a slight smell to it. It's nothing dramatic or overbearing, but I don't want anybody to be surprised. Perfectly normal, it just is there. Yeah, Famo wood is not the best. Actually, Famo wood is probably my least favorite resin to work with, just under Envirotex, which I used to use all the time. Yeah, the white base coat does work well as well. Joe's about to pee on my feet. So I guess it's about that time, y'all. Barbara, I would definitely say that you need to pour in and around 75 degrees Fahrenheit for best results. If it's colder in your basement, get a space heater. What's going to happen is your working time will be affected, as well as the setting time. If it's humid, you're going to need to get a dehumidifier, because you'll end up with a weird film. It just won't set properly. It will set as long as you mix it properly. It just does better if it's in 75, 78 degrees Fahrenheit. The white base coat does sell like that black. I call it this white, but it's white base tint on their website. Please don't get it confused, because I've personally renamed it, and while they call it my names on their feeds, they haven't yet changed it on their website. We'll work on that. I'm about to order a pizza and take the boy out. Come here, man, wanna come here and say hi? Oh, what a big boy. Did you say hi to everybody? Know it. Know it. I would love to see all the things in Perth. And the other red. This, that, and the other. That's funny. Hi, Angel Heart. I hope you guys enjoyed the feed tonight. I'm solo, but that doesn't mean that it wasn't super appreciated for all of y'all to tune in. Thank you to everybody that contributed. It's all going back into the channel. I appreciate everything you send us. If you want to send Cujo a painting, where'd they go? I just gotta show you guys one more time. Or Taylor made these little bitty geodes for Cujo's art gallery. If you guys want to send him one, it has to be super small, nothing bigger than a 4x4 at the most. Send it here. ATD Studios, 1409 South Lamar Street, Dallas, Texas, 75215. I love you all so much. If you have any questions, email me. I'll be back on the computer tomorrow to check all the email. I know I'm behind from today, but y'all are all amazing. Thank you for tuning in every day with us. You're all part of the fam, and I love you all so much. Kudo's about to pee on my feet, so until tomorrow, be kind to one another, and we love you all. Bye! Moose heads bye.